Now, verse 15 of Revelation 13, as I try to continue with this, and he had power to give life unto the image. The image that they created was a law called the marks over there of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast would be killed. That's the law of the marks that they abandoned the law of Moses for. If you notice in 2006, when you bound all of these peoples that were bound, tortured, and shot in the back of the head, you understand when President Bush alleged in the year of 2007 that they had been killing 1,500 insurgents every month from January to September in one of his speeches. This was this part fulfilling said. Everyone that didn't take on law of democracy, that's what it tells us here. Everybody didn't vote for the law of democracy. They told them they had a choice to vote for the law of democracy or vote against it. And when they went there and found out who didn't vote for the law called democracy, those people was gathered together at night, according to this Bible prophecy, and taken out and tortured because they have their integrity towards God, towards this covenant law, and didn't take on law of democracy. They're bound, tortured, and shot in the back of the head and dumped on the back street, both rich and poor. Everybody who maintained their integrity towards God and kept the law of Moses. This was the prophecy also of Job 1 and Job 2 fulfilling itself when it told God that he would cause the sinister Satans, told God he would cause them to curse him to his face. This was that part unfolding itself. Now, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand on their or in their forehead. You remember they stuck their finger in that ink, or people write with their right hand. They have to sign their name to honor the law called democracy, and that so they can be known and separated from the one that rejected it. But the one that rejected it didn't take this mark. They was the one being bound, tortured, and shot in the back of the head and dumped on the street. And this is what's still going on there. They targeting the people that refuse the law of democracy, and that's the reason the war have not ceased in Afghanistan, because all of those peoples is not abandoning the law of Moses. They're keeping their integrity towards God, and these are the ones being hunted down and killed, because the United States of America and these superpowers needs their crude oil over there. But as long as these people hold their integrity towards God, they're going to continue to slaughter them, because they is going to object them being over there. Because in Genesis and Exodus, I believe, chapter 24, 25, he told them that they shouldn't occupy their land unless they become a thorn. And so this is why they have to, because the United States need this crude oil. Now, 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that has the mark of the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. He telling you, here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of beasts, but it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. They sit and say that is Satan, and that is the biggest lie that ever was told. That is my number. My number is that number. The year of 1998, when they created a situation, when they found out that I was a God sent man, the United States of America, some parts of the organized crime, or put a hit out on me and tried to take my life. And it was God who carried me through many tribulations, but he brought me back, and I'm still here speaking to you today. They even given me poison to try to take me out. And I said this, and I will stand before judgment and say this, and God didn't let that poison kill me. He did. For feeling it, if he's for you, he's more than the whole world against you. And I'm here today speaking out. Well, since I got some more time, I'm going to skip and go to Revelation chapter 17 because I won't be able to do this here lately. And I have to cut off from this. And there came, verse 17, chapter 17. And there came one of the seven angels, which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show thee the judgment. I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, ruling many nations, that is the CIA, with whom the kings of earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunken with the wine of her fornication. So he carried me away in the spirit, and into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast. The scarlet-colored beast would be the United States of America, or the Gentile, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. 7 heads is the 7 United Nations, is the scarlet-colored beast. They're scarlet-colored because they have shedded so much blood throughout the history of their conquests. These are the ones that he's spoken of in Daniel chapter 7, where you've seen all the horns. These are the ones he showed in Revelation chapter 12 and Revelation chapter 13. He said, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads, these are 7 nations again, 10 horns, these are the military fighting force again. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet and colored, and decked with gold and precious stone and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination and filthiness, all for fornication. These are the CIA. The CIA is the strategist for these nations, the centralized intelligence. They are the strategists for war of these 7 top United Nations of the Gentiles, which you see back there and back. On her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon. This Babylon going back on. The great mother, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints, and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus Christ. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. And the angel said unto me, Wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman, and of the beast that carries her, which has the 7 heads and the 10 horns. The beast that carries her is the United States of America and 6 other nations, and having the 10 fighting forces. We didn't came to that, so we know what that is. The beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit, and go into perdition, and they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose name was not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not, and yet is. They went into the depths of the earth, got the spirit and the components to make nuclear weapons. They went in perdition, created weapons of mass destruction. These nations who forsaken the covenant of Jesus did not accept Jesus, who came from the angels, who were the peoples of the white race, who came from these angels bearing children unto the daughters of man, which came on this side of the flood through the wife of Jephthah. They became the Gentiles. These the ones whose name was not written in the book of life, and their name is yet not written in the book of life, because these are the ones who refuse and reject Jesus. They go by a law called democracy, and they